Lila, the lighthouse keeper, loved two things most of all: star maps and sea mysteries. Every evening, she watched the Indian Ocean sparkle like a giant bowl of blue sugar, and every morning she searched the shore for secrets tossed up by the waves. One windy day, a tiny brass bottle rolled onto the sand near her boots. It was wrapped in seaweed ribbon and sealed with wax shaped like a crescent moon. Inside was a note that said, "Follow the silver birds when the tide is sleepy." Lila blinked. Silver birds. She looked up and saw no birds at all, only 3 white terns circling far above the water. Still, she trusted any message that arrived with a mystery. She tucked the note into her pocket and waited for evening. When the tide began to fall, she noticed something strange. The terns were flying in a straight line, not jiggling and swooping like ordinary seabirds. They kept pointing toward a dark reef that was usually hidden under waves. Lila took her little red boat and paddled after them, her heart thumping like a drum. At the reef, the water shimmered and turned glassy. Under the surface, she saw a pattern of glowing stones arranged like footsteps. She leaned closer and nearly tipped over when a huge shadow slipped past the boat. Was it a sea monster, a giant shark? Her fingers trembled on the oar. Then the shadow rose with a splash, and Lila laughed in surprise. It was only a gentle dugong, wearing a bell tag around its neck. The tag chimed softly whenever the animal moved. The dugong nudged the glowing stones, and the stones flickered brighter, revealing a narrow opening in the reef. Inside the opening lay a hidden chamber filled with pearl shells, old coins, and a tide map painted by someone long ago. In the center stood a little wooden sign that read, "This bay is kept secret so baby turtles may hatch safely." Lila understood at once. The strange note, the silver birds, the hidden path, and even the glowing stones were not tricks. They were clues from the sea itself, guiding careful eyes to a protected place. The mystery was not meant to be solved by guessing, but by listening. She returned to her lighthouse and rang the bell for the village. Together, the people watched from a distance as tiny turtle hatchlings crawled from the sand and hurried toward the moonlit water. No one shouted and no one touched them. The whole shore stayed quiet and kind. From that night on, Lila became the guardian of the secret bay.